Got some jobs today. Got to do, I don't remember, some diagnostics. Car's like hesitating or something. We got a car that needs a cabin filter that they're paying me to come out and put a cabin filter in. Customer supplied part. So I don't know why. Some people don't work on their cars at all. They just do their own thing, which is, or not do their own thing, I guess. Pay people to do it, which is cool. We got about almost an hour, maybe, before I gotta leave for that job. So, just fed the dogs. Now I'm gonna give my boy Small Block some water. That's water, buddy. Put some more in that one. This dude drinks like more water than anyone I've ever seen. Say hi, old man. No? Okay. He's pretty sketchy. He's one of my other videos is probably like 6 years ago, or maybe even more, I don't know. He was having seizures. And the vet kept telling me, like, we went to an emergency vet in the middle of the night because he was having a seizure and I was freaking out. I'm like, what's wrong with my dog? So I took him in and they're like, yeah, it's just, you know, I guess it's a focal seizure, which is, I kind of look at it as it focuses on one part of the body. So he's having a seizure. And I took him to the vet, and I was trying to describe it, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. Usually they're laying on the ground with seizures and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, he was standing up, kind of twitching, like his lip was doing that stuff. You can watch the video. It's in there. But the vet kept telling me, yeah, it's, you know, it could be valley fever, which I had already. And the dog that I had growing up, he had valley fever. I was like, yeah, I don't think it's valley fever. He has no other symptoms of anything except he's having a seizure. And they said, you know, sometimes a tick bite. There's a whole bunch of crap. And I told the vet, I said, you know, I just changed my dog's food about a week prior. I went from, I don't remember what food. It wasn't like a bad food, but it wasn't the greatest. But I went to Evo red meat diet, which it's still dog food, like pellets or whatever, or kibble. And the vet's like, yeah, that won't make a difference, whatever. And, you know, looking online, it's like food makes a big difference on dogs. It causes seizures sometimes, you know, all that crap. So, you know, I followed up with my regular vet, because this is like the middle of the night. So I follow up with my regular vet. We go there, and they basically wanted our money. That's what it came down to. They put him on phenobarbital or something. Which is a wicked strong drug. Like, it's insane. Turned him into a freaking zombie. Like, he just laid around all day, and that's when he got fat. He's lost some weight since then, but he's never really been the same, and his demeanor changed. Everything about him kind of changed. It's really weird. And I asked my regular vet. I said, hey, could the food have something to do with it? Because literally a week before, I changed the food. A week before is after I mixed the foods together to get his body accustomed to it. And it was a week after I had finally finished doing that his seizure started, or 5 days, something like that. And they're like, oh, no, that's not it. I'm like, whatever. So he's on phenobarbital for, I can't even remember. It had to be a couple months, because I think we had to refill it. I can't remember. But anyways, the next time we went to the vet, or a couple times later, I said, hey, how can I wean him off this? Like, oh, why do you want to do that? You know, because they want their money. I said, well, I'm going to try something, and, you know, don't worry about it. It's my dog. And so, you know, I weaned him off of it very slowly. He had no withdrawal issues that I know of. He didn't act any different. He actually got better as the days went on. He was still having seizures, but Uh, After I weaned him off the medicine, which I don't even think helped, he seemed to have the same amount of seizures either way. But after I did that, I forgot my soda. I changed the medicine, I weaned him off the medicine, and then I switched his food. Like I slowly switched back, and I put him on a Taste of the Wild, like the bison or buffalo or whatever. Literally, the day that I started mixing the foods was the last day he had a seizure, and it's been 6 years at least. Has not had another seizure. So, to the vets who just wanted to keep shoving drugs down my dog's throat and charging me all kinds of money, that's for you, right there. Woo, woo, woo. And that happens a lot to people. And so I've told a lot of people about my experience, and it seems that a lot of people have had the same issue. I know of one person that I talked to online, and they had a similar situation where they changed the foods, and I told them what happened to me. They changed the food back, seizures stopped. So, if your dogs are having seizures, anything like that, or anything, just look at not necessarily the food, but look at anything that's changed, like within that month or whatever, and then go from there. So, I'll be back later.